Go.
Welcome to Season Storms.
I'm Brooke.
And I'm Julia.
And I'm Delaney.
We have a special show for you today, so stick around.
Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the four main types of storms and the recipes to form them. The four main types are tornadoes, hurricanes, snowstorms, and thunderstorms.
Let's start with thunderstorms.
You'll need a large cumulonimbus cloud with lots of moisture and a pinch of unstable air. Let's put it in Mother Nature's oven.
So while we wait for it to cook, let's talk about how it forms. So basically the moisture builds up inside the cloud and eventually becomes heavy enough to fall to the ground and mix with the warm air. This creates a thunderstorm.
These happen all over the world, particularly in warm areas and in the summer.
Can you believe that thousands of years ago philosophers thought the thunder was caused by the collision of clouds?
Really? That's crazy. So when a thunderstorm hits, what am I supposed to do in order to stay safe?
Well, there are many things you can do to stay safe. For one, get in your basement, stay off the roads, and be prepared for the power to go out.
Good advice. I think it's time for another storm. Brooke, what are we cooking up next?
Next, we have a recipe for a disaster. We're cooking up a hurricane.
Wait, that's your line.
In order to create a hurricane, you need warm ocean water to create a lot of energy, plus lots of winds. And humid air to form the clouds.
Off into the oven it goes. Basically, the winds come together and force the air upward, and the winds cause the air to flow outward above the storm, allowing the air below to rise. Finally, light winds outside the hurricane steer it and let it grow.
Fascinating. Also, hurricanes happen in oceans all over the world, specifically in the coasts.
Did you know that a large hurricane can release the amount of energy of 10 atomic bombs per second?
That's a little scary. So what do you do when a hurricane's on its way?
That's easy. Most places call for an evacuation when it looks like a hurricane is on the way. So really, all you can do is stay away from the storm. It's very dangerous not to leave.
Now let's move on to the next storm. Julia, what's next?
Well, next we have a snowstorm. The basic ingredients you'll need are cold air masses mixing with moist air masses.
Don't forget, the temperatures have to be below freezing in order to create the storm.
And don't forget the snow.
Snowstorms happen all over the world, especially in colder countries.
An interesting fact about snowstorms is that the average snowflake falls at 3.1 miles per hour.
Once you get a snowstorm warning, get prepared. You could lose electricity, which includes hot water and heat. So stock up on non-perishable food, blankets, flashlights, extra batteries, and candles.
Thanks for the tip, but now let's talk about tornadoes.
In order to have a tornado, we need a warm, moist air mass mixing with a cool, dry air mass, along with change in wind direction, increase in wind speed, and and rising air within the updraft. Cool. So in order for the storm to actually occur, the two air masses have to meet and create instability in the air. The change in wind direction and increase in wind speed create an invisible horizontal spinning effect. The rising updraft tilts the air vertically.
Tornadoes are most likely to occur in the central United States.
A fun fact is that more tornadoes occur in the U.S. than any other country in the world.
There are many safety precautions you can take. Some are going in your basement or an interior room and staying away from your windows and glass doors.
Now let's look at everything we made today.
Here's our thunderstorm.
Now here's our hurricane.
This is our snowstorm.
And here's our tornado.